You're watching this, I'm sure you have two questions. Number one is, Mr. X, why are you doing this? What is going on here? Well, I got to tell you, to understand what today and probably the next few months, which you're going to see in the next 10, 15 minutes, is about, make sure to check out this video right here of exactly what I'm doing. Second question, why are you dressed like you're a 19-year-old punk? Well, I'm going to the game, but don't I look 19? But if you don't want to go back and watch that, in summary, I'm moving about 30 display cases and 78 statues. Some of them I have to move twice. Hey, my name is Mr. X. Welcome to the Extreme Channel. We are giving away $1,000 statues to you guys. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. All right, so I decided to move forward with the project a little ahead of schedule. I still have to sell a bunch of things, including a lot of these throne pieces. Not all of them, keeping some. And I'm not gonna move the Venom collection upstairs quite yet, but I am gonna switch out all the casings. So right now in the Venom, we have all the DF series Moji cases for the most part. We're gonna switch them out with the Max series. And also the same with the X-Men wall. We're gonna switch all of those out to the Max series, and we're gonna put Alien and Predator on the back wall. We're gonna put the Venoms back on top. So long story short, we're taking all of those statues and cases. We're putting them right here. We're taking the thrones and kind of putting them in a few different places, but then taking these cases and putting them where Venom was. And we're taking Venom off these cases, then putting them back on the cases. All right, so step one is I'm gonna take some of these throne pieces that are gonna go up for sale. They've probably already been up for sale because you're probably watching this a few months after I started doing this, and put them on what I call my for sale shelf. Yes, I have a for sale shelf. It's right over here. Eventually we're getting rid of this shelf. But so we're gonna put those there for now, and that'll allow us some free space to really start moving things around and pulling out display cases. So let's do that. And for the record, I only move anywhere from 10 to 15 statues per day just to save my back. So let's keep going. Now, arguably the hardest part of all these moves, although some of the other statues are more intricate, none is this heavy. And you know, this is right at about, I could tell you it's at 56 inches, so 57 inches. So yeah, he won't even budge. So we're gonna have to get some help here, pick him up, move him. And then I'm having some trouble where I was originally gonna put him, always happens. Measurements did look good, but now they don't. So gonna have to figure that out. So things never go as planned. Originally, I was moving all these to this side and I was gonna start here, but I figured Maestro and Thanos just too heavy to move, so let's do it the opposite way. So we got that cleared off. I'm gonna show you where those are at. Maestro, we moved all of his trophies and we're gonna keep him there for now, but we're gonna essentially take out all these cases and slowly start repopulating them with the DF series. So let me show you what I did with some of this stuff, and then we'll come back to this. So first, just temporarily, his trophies are kind of scattered back there, and pieces of him are next to King Hulk. King Hulk is up for sale, probably sold, hopefully sold by the time this video launches, but that's just temporary. And let me show you the other thrones. Here are the other thrones on the for sale shelf. So again, for sale. Now that I have all these moved, next step is to start removing the Venoms. So I am taking the Venoms off, as you can see, of these display cases right here. Assembling a Ripley statue. A lot going on right now, and we're gonna take these DF series right over here and put them way over there where we're pulling out the empty Max. Then we're gonna put the Max series right back here and put the Venoms back up. So we're gonna take them down, put them back up. That's where we're at. Okay, this is what's going on. I am making a lot of progress, and there are venomized creatures everywhere, and half put together, half taken apart, pieces everywhere. But yeah, it's coming along really well. I am very afraid. If you remember, this is the hardest statue ever to assemble. It's got some issues. So I'm gonna try and move it pretty close. Just set them right on that for now. And then we'll switch out some of these cases. But we are definitely making some progress here. And this is the temporary display, how it's gonna look. So similar to how it was. So that one's set up. Back at it. All right, so we're slowly moving stuff over, putting it back. These are Max Magic cases. As you can see, it's a freaking disaster zone. This is just crazy. There's shit everywhere. So the next step is way in that corner, which is even an obstacle course to get to, we're gonna start putting those smaller cases right there. Some DFs, and start moving over the X-Men. Let's do it. So how are we coming? Well, again, we're getting the new Venom set up. We started moving the X-Men pieces. Part of this is difficult because I need display cases available to move them to. And then I also have to put the display cases and statues up in a specific order. So just a reminder, this Venom is kind of temporary for about 6 months. And then we're going to put the aliens and predators back there. And as more aliens and predators come in, we're going to move the Venom to a separate spot. And then eventually it'll be all predator behind, or no, aliens right there, and then predators right over here. So we're also building the displays to be set up for those predators. Getting back at it. Next, I need to adjust this shelf right here. Move it up a little bit. Okay, temporary Venom setup is done. And remember, this is eventually going to be predators. So it's pretty crowded, which I don't like, especially since I took away a tier. But got everything on there and even have space for the next arrival that's in tracking right now. I mean, you're like, where's their space? Right down there. Just move that bus display. And as you can see, started on the aliens as well. So time to continue swapping those over there. So now we are not remaining, whew, I'm out of breath. Apocalypse is a heavy bitch. We're removing the final thrones. Those are the two heaviest, and they're up high. Probably a 3-man effort to get them down. And then we're gonna take these DF-120s and put them right there, and then move those, and then the ones below it on over and continue building that display over there. All right, one of the hardest parts, getting Maestro and Thanos down, and we were able to build a second X-Men display case. So it's coming along. Got another one of these setups to do. It's already emptied out over there. So I'm gonna bring that over and then fill it in with a skinny one on the side, and the X-Men wall is completely relocated. And then we're gonna start working on the alien wall back there with these cases all over. And it's kind of a mess. Have to make walking room and shit everywhere still. Thrones up on the counter now. All right, entire X-Men displayed, and I fixed the lighting. Very happy. I just switched around a few characters, otherwise it's still very similar. Didn't break any of them, so I think that's a huge win. I discovered some breaks I forgot about that were 5 years old on a few of them, but didn't break any of them. The only issue was Iceman's left arm, the magnet wasn't working very well anymore, so unfortunately I had to use glue. One small problem, you can see over here we have the old wall, which we're now going to build the temporary Predator alien, and then eventually just alien. I forgot I had this window ledge back here. So we're in a basement. This is just a window well, and I need to clean it. But I thought this would be perfect to put all my alien eggs on, but I already put them in there, and I can't get them out without taking apart a display. Now, eventually, when I do switch all this to Predator, I can do that. So the alien eggs would go perfect on there behind all the aliens. But for now, they'll stay in there. So small problem, manageable. I think I'm gonna put alien portraits back there for now, which you'll see soon. So it's never without its problems when you're planning a statue display, mainly space and dimensions. So a few issues here. Number one, the Prime 1 Alien Warrior. Actually had to tilt it to get it in there. Because it's just tall enough. The spiracles on the back are just tall enough to fit in there. And that's a heavy son of a bitch too. Second issue, the ones I planned for the top, they're an inch too tall. And the reason for that is, for some reason, the ceiling here is an inch smaller than it is on the other side. Could be that there was carpet on the other side, and the pressing down of the display cases gave me that extra inch. So really up top, I have three statues that are the exact height that I have up there. And they're actually all boxed up. So I don't know if they're gonna fit or not. Now keep in mind, this is just temporary. Eventually it won't be a problem because, but right now I need to fit what Alien and Predator pieces I have right here, where again, eventually the Predators will be where Venom is. So my back hurts. So this is the final segment of the video. For a few reasons. One, you guys will obviously see what this temporary display looks like behind me in future videos, or probably in past videos you've already seen. Second, this is just temporary. Again, we're kind of combining the Aliens and Predator together on this west wall, if you will. And then eventually Aliens will completely take over and we'll move the Venoms, and that will be completely be Predators. But everything's working. There's just one statue that I haven't, two statues I haven't unboxed that I haven't questioned. If not, we're statue collectors. We make it work. As we try to grow this channel, we like to reward you guys for watching and subscribing. So because of that, every 5,000 milestone when it comes to subscribers, we give away a couple $1,000s worth of statues. We've actually given away over 20 statues. To win one was easy. First, you gotta be subscribed to the channel. You'll get bell notifications when videos drop. Each video that drops, you want to make a comment on those videos. We pick a random video, we give away statues based on a comment. You can say whatever you want. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. But thank you guys so much for watching. As of now, I haven't broken any new statues, so I'd say it's pretty successful. I still do have to put all the thrones back, and so I probably spoke too soon. But thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.